Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please take your seats at this time as the program will begin momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Gen X Dave, and this is Gen X and Beyond, and that's my co-host Smoking a Bowl, and we are back. What is going on?
Dude,
Like
what
my new
is going on?
You like my new hat?
Make America great again, buddy.
Goddamn right.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna take this hat off because it's brand new, and I don't want to wear it out with my sweat.
Sure.
So I'll put back on my All Cubs black and gray hat on, Chicago Cubs.
Nobody likes them.
So tonight we're going to talk about different things, a lot of different things, bud.
A lot of different things, huh?
Yeah, the reason why we didn't do a show, we're going to go down some rabbit holes, and then I'm going to speak the truth about a few things. But before we do any of that, just know if you look in our bio, questions, comments, and concerns could go to our email right there on the ticker. If you want to request to be a guest, same email there on our ticker. And if you want to help the family out, boom, there you go. It's right there. Scan that QR code. $1. Every dollar counts. Every dollar helps. But we're going to get into some other things, bud.
What are we getting into?
Well, here's the issue, okay? I've been gone because we know that my boss had went on vacation and I had to cover his hours and do my hours. So that's the whole reason for no show last week. And I've been pretty exhausted, which we all know. So trying to do shows and
understandable,
and other stuff like that, and taking care of my wife, my disabled wife, things, shit happens, can't do the show. Apologize to everybody who watches. Completely sorry. Couldn't do the show. Okay. Second of all, I've been watching all this crap on the news, on YouTube, on.
Oh no.
On
You've been watching the news?
Well, just small time news channels like from different states. Not the mainstream media trash. You know what I mean? Just small time.
Like the Center Square.
Yeah, like Center Square or
Okay.
Oklahoma Channel 3 or Tulsa's Channel 6 or Texas is 42, just different channels.
Aren't those mainstream?
No. Those are small, like our Channel 20 up here. That's what I'm talking about, small. It's not mainstream.
Okay.
So everybody's bitching and complaining. All these fucking crybaby females out here that are bitching and complaining how Donald Trump is cutting them off of Section 8, cutting them off of food stamps, cutting them off of medical card, cutting them off of this and cutting them off of that. And they're saying everybody's going to get cut off. No, here's what it is. Here's the truth. And the last week, I've been doing some research on it. I've been going into the bills that Donald Trump is trying to get passed or that he executive ordered and all that stuff, right? And so this is basically what it is. He doesn't care if you have 2 kids. He doesn't care if you have 20 kids. If you yourself is mind, able, embodied to go get a damn job, then go out and get a job. If you don't want to get a job, the state, the citizens of the country, tax dollars is not going to fund your Section 8. Is not going to fund your $1,500 a month in food stamps no more. Is not going to fund your medical bills. We'll take care of your kids, obviously, because you're a bum. But we're not going to take care of you. Okay. They're first and foremost. Now, listen, nobody's getting kicked off of disability Social Security. They're getting rid of the waste and fraud and the people who claim to be 135 years old and older and trying to get all this fake Social Security accounts stopped, and disability checks stopped.
Right.
Okay. So this is what's going on. If you live in a public housing and it's because you are disabled and receiving a disability or Social Security income tax check or income tax check, and you cannot physically work, you're fucked up mentally or you're fucked up physically, you can't physically work, you are protected. If you are completely disabled 100%, let's say you're paralyzed from the waist down, okay? Granted, some people paralyzed from the waist down don't want to soak off the benefits and rather go out there and find a sit-down job like a desk job and go to work anyways because their hands completely fine. They could do all the typing, okay? Which is completely fine. They have that choice if they want to, okay? But if you're mentally distraught, suffer from seizures, or other medical conditions that keep you from working, you guys are protected. You're not going to lose your housing. You're not going to lose your Social Security disability. You're not going to lose your medical. You're not going to lose your food stamps. It's all going to stay there for you. Okay? So stop believing in the hype. Here's the thing. I have 2 canes. I wanted to show you guys this cane my wife had prescribed to her that she had sticker bombed with a bunch of stickers. And we were going to go into that. My wife is disabled. I am the only one allowed to work. I could only work part-time job so I could be at home with my wife to help her out.
Right.
Period, point blank. Does my wife deserve Social Security disability? Yes, she does. Did she work and put in her time and pay her dues? Yes, she did. Does she have enough credits? Yes, she does. Has my wife put in enough time on a job to deserve those credits? Yes, she did. But now here we are, my wife disabled, with a lawyer fighting Social Security disability for God knows how long until it goes to a judge and gets approved. Okay. All right. Fighting because, and the reason why we're fighting is because of lazy bums who are soaking and sucking off the tit of the system, who don't want to go out there and get a job, who is completely able, mind and body, to go get a job. So my wife has to suffer. Okay. Make that make sense. You guys want to say you're getting kicked off of this and that. Yes, I want you off the system. Get the fuck off the system. Because people like me and my wife who need the system can't use it to its full potential because of bums like you. Okay? Moken can't get what he needs because of bums like you. But Moken's girl can't get what she needs because of bums like you. You're soaking off the system that is meant there for homeless, vets, elderly, disabled, regardless if it's physically or mentally. Not for you windmill mamas. And what I mean by windmill mama is that you're a windmill. That means every man has a piece of you. You just keep turning and turning in the cycle and keep popping out baby after baby after baby. Yeah, you're a windmill mama. A windmill mama. That's it. You're a blow and go. And you have 9 kids by 9 baby daddies and don't know who is who. And you're soaking off the system, but you're physically capable of getting a job.
Well, at the end of this year, it's going to be a little different because some of them baby mama, they gonna get a reality check if there's a baby daddy that's paying child support.
I want to show you guys something. Don't fucking tread on me. Don't tread on my tax dollars. Ain't supposed to go to you.
So at the end of the year, or next year, whenever you file taxes, right? Or this,
I don't know if that bill has went through.
You don't know if that went through yet?
No, I don't know. And I don't even know if that was wrapped up in the big, beautiful bill or if that was just a fucking lie. Somebody was trying to spread.
I don't know.
But basically, this is what it is. There's a bill out there, supposedly, and I haven't did research on it, so I could be wrong, that if whoever the parent is that pays rent or pays child support to the other, the person who's paying child support is the only one allowed to claim the kids on the taxes. Okay? Which should be only fair.
Yep.
Okay? And so, some of you trifling ass baby mamas out there taking that goddamn child support check and blowing it on your nails and your hair and your toes and no matter what, you still ugly. Maybe not physically, but you ugly in the heart.
Right.
Because you're trifling. And that's just the way it is. The thing that kills me is the fact that now all these baby mamas want to give up custody and they want to be the ones to pay child support if that comes to effect. And the daddies who are paying child support is going to do this. I'll see you when I got to pick them up.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of 50-50 custodies.
Yeah.
That's going to put for a lot of 50-50.
And there's going to be a lot less.
That means it'll be a court order on a 50-50 custody. That means it'll be court ordered by the judge that the mom claims the kids on taxes 1 year, the dad the next, and it'll go every other year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how
what that's going to push.
And that's not only going to help the children, but it's also going to help the parents that are getting railroaded by the other one.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And I mean, honestly, I'm all for the split half and half every other year.
Yeah, I'm like, I love that. Why don't you do this? Eliminate the child support system and give the fathers 50-50. Give the mothers 50-50. Nobody pays child support, and they get to file taxes on their children every other year.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
That is a perfect fucking idea.
But, I mean, anything done nowadays under the Trump administration is going to have fight against, I'm just going to say, the other side.
Who cares? Fuck them libtard motherfuckers. Them Democrats. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Who cares? I believe that midterms there's going to be a second red wave. It's not even going to be funny, bro. We're going to lock, stock, and barrel the House and the Senate.
I have a feeling that that's going to come to fruition. But then, I mean,
all I'm saying is this right here. You ready? This is all I'm saying. You baby mamas out there that act trifling need to wake up and smell the fucking roses. Wake up and smell a coffee. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. You trifling ass baby mamas, you trifling ass baby daddies. The only thing that's going to save your asses when it comes to the kids is prison.
And then another thing about kids. These now 20 something, year olds going out and getting a job. Businesses, if you work for a business and they want you to wear a certain thing, wear that other than your clothes. Because they have that right to tell you what to wear and what not to wear.
Yep. Just like every business has a right to hire you or not to hire you due to piercings and tattoos.
Yes.
Okay.
They have that right. They have the right to tell you
If
that
a company
you can't wear a rainbow shirt to work to make coffee. Starbucks. Good job.
I don't fucking look. I don't care what
There's
color.
some employees picketing Starbucks because of uniforms.
Well, that's kind of fucked up because the Starbucks here in Springfield, right down the street from my house, they're all wearing something different. None of them are wearing actual uniforms. They're wearing name tags and aprons.
It's fixing to come. It's fixing to come because it's other places in the U.S. I've seen it on, little shorts of news clips. Dude, yeah.
Glad work uniforms coming back, and I'm fucking happy.
About time. I had to wear a uniform.
I had to wear a uniform. If I worked for somebody like Hardee's or McDonald's or something like that, you had to wear a uniform. You had to wear a McDonald's shirt, McDonald's hat. You had to present yourself, look in a certain fashion. You had to wear non-slick shoes that was offered by them through a catalog that came out of your check.
Well, now they have them non-slick at the stores, but yeah.
Not all of them. But yeah, so I'm all for that. The only way you're going to get away with just wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt is at a factory job.
Right.
Or on a roof. Or any type of construction.
Well, no. Painting.
Well, no. There's certain paint companies that don't give a shit.
Right.
There's certain plumbing companies that don't give a shit, and there's certain HVAC companies that don't give a shit. My HVAC company that I worked for didn't give a shit what I wore. As long as I showed up to work on time, I got my fucking job done, and I went home.
See, towards the end of my painting, I didn't care what I wore. Neither did my boss. But whenever I started, you best believe I had to wear whites. That's it. Work whites. But whenever it just took over my knee and I had to put it down, and then everything went to crap.
Well,
blew my knee out again. Man, that was horrible.
All I'm saying is this. Your freeloading days are over. It's coming to an end.
Yep.
Okay. So go get a fucking job. Go get a fucking job. Find a babysitter. Put these little munchkins in preschool somewhere. But get them ready for life. And you're going to have to get ready for life. You're going to have to suck it up. So that means you're going to have to go after the baby daddies or the baby mamas that are the parent and force them to pay child support. Force them to pay child support.
Or hey,
or here's another thing.
Put them back into your life.
You know what? What's really going to be crazy is this right here. I want to know how many of you scumbags would rather give your kids up for fucking adoption or abandoning them because you are getting kicked off of food stamps. You are losing your free ride Section 8 housing. That's not even. How many of you deadbeat parents are going to do that and give up custody? Hey, I'm going to sign my parental rights away and give up custody to their mama or their daddy just because I got kicked off and child support's not paying enough and the system's against me, and rather give up their kids and walk away than get a job.
Who are they giving them up to?
I'm just saying, just watch the percentage of kids being given up, bro. Watch. Imagine what's going to happen.
You talking like?
Listen, I'm just talking about what's going to possibly happen. What I see coming when Donald Trump starts yanking everybody's shit away. I'm just seeing what's coming, especially these moms out here and these dads out here that have, say, 4+ kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you really want to get down to it, this is what you could do. If Donald Trump wanted to, I applaud if he does, because I've been saying this for 30 years. Force every public aid department and every housing department with investigators. And all their job is to do is go out and spy on the people that are soaking off the system. So that means they got a lot of traffic in and out and got 5-6 cars sitting on rims, and they're wearing Gucci and they're getting their hairs done and their nails done. Are they buying gold chains? Are they buying rims? What are they doing? Have them investigated. You know, if they're really poor and down and out and need help, that's one thing. You're going to see a total different picture than you are going to see at someone else's that just wants to pop 9 kids and live off the system.
With body cams.
You know? No, they don't even have to have face-to-face interaction, bro. They could just be followed. What's their house look like on the outside? How many cars are in the driveway? You know, what are they wearing? Are they got gold and diamonds and
like I said,
designer jeans and designer jackets and designer shoes and
hey, dash cams work too.
Yeah.
I mean, cameras get really small, dude.
All I'm saying is this right here. There's a will, there's a way, and you can protect the system by just doing it. I'd rather have my tax dollars spent on preventing fraud from happening.
Right.
Instead of paying for some deadbeat mother or deadbeat father who has custody of the kids and chooses not to get a job, who's more, who's willing and able, mentally, stable, and can work, and take them chumps off the system and force them to get a job.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
A person's trash says a lot.
Yeah.
just remember, when you're soaking off the system, my tax dollars, and you're getting ready to hang that brand new 65-inch color TV up on the wall, and you ain't got a job to speak for, but you're soaking off the system, we're coming for you. You're going to get off the system and get a job. Just know that. Ain't no playing no more.
No, you can't.
The reality is going to set in to all these people. And all this junk food that you buy on food stamps, that is coming.
Yes.
That is coming. No
Thank
more
God.
No more Monsters, no more energy drinks, period. No more
Yes.
Candy, no more unhealthy foods.
Yep.
You're going to be able to buy meat, bread, milk, noodles, seasonings. Okay? You're going to be able to buy that stuff. Water, juice, butter, eggs. You're still going to be able to buy that stuff.
Pizza.
You're still going to be able to buy that stuff.
Those frozen pizzas.
No more. There's going to be no more potato chips, chocolate chip cookies, energy drinks, sodas.
No.
There's going to be no more of that.
All that shit's unhealthy anyway.
It's coming down to it. It's coming for it. It's coming. It's already happening in other states. It's coming. It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
So,
and I can't wait.
With that being said, I mean, what the hell? They just you guys just don't understand the pinch that America is in due to Democratic policies. Democrat policies, liberal policies. Illinois is a fucking shit show.
I said that today on Wow.
Illinois is a complete fucking shit show.
Yep. All these liberals bowing down on their knees to Governor Pritzker.
Hey, listen, you're lucky though. You live in an area in Illinois that is all ran by Republican.
Yeah, it's ran by Republican.
Except for East St. Louis.
Right.
But your county.
Oh, my county's all red.
Your county
yeah.
of all the other counties that want to succeed from Illinois.
Oh, yeah. I know. I know. Is yours?
No. No. Do I want it to be? Yes. Yes.
But then, are we going to become New Illinois?
No, listen. We'll be Southern Illinois, Sangamon County South. Okay.
No. Would we be New Illinois, or would we be Indiana?
No, some of us would go Indiana. Some of us would probably go Mo.
I don't want to go to Indiana.
Okay, well then you better move to the other side where it's going to be Mo. I'm just saying. You know?
I don't want to be Indiana. Because Indiana's strict. They don't like my kind living in their area.
No, that's why when I was delivering RVs and those box trucks, I was in and out of there. I wasn't there to stay.
Right?
I was gone and gone.
Yeah, they don't like my kind in their area. They're no. I want to become New Illinois. New Illinois with no sanctuary cities.
Kentuckian.
Okay.
But you're too far north for that. That'll be
Oh,
the
man.
more southern counties. But wouldn't it be fucked up? Go Mo?
I mean,
go Missouri. Then y'all
Missouri is growing.
ride. Yeah, Missouri address at that point.
Huh?
I said you'd have a Missouri address at that point and have to get your license changed, but you'd be considered Missouri. You could go get that new car. You know?
No. Dude, really, honestly, I can't even afford a car. Like even not even
your car.
even if I was just given a car. If I was just given a car, I don't think I can afford said car. If you know what I mean.
Why not? You get liability and insurance.
Something break, I'm done.
Bro, you know what's wrong with your car?
No.
I do. Wheel bearing.
Doubtful.
No, I'm serious. It's a wheel bearing. You want to know why? Mine's doing it now.
Right there. That kills me. Because I can't do that.
You can't do it, but you can find a garage that'll allow you to buy the part and them to put it on. And you just buy the part and then wait till the following month, have them put it on.
And then rape me in service.
Bro, you got to have more faith than that.
I don't, though. I can't. I can't. Dude, whenever they sit there and charge my friend to do one at, let's say, $400, because I think that's what they paid for one, I can't afford that.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. There's more than one garage out there.
None that I can get to driving said car.
You don't have to.
I ain't going to pay a towing company to tow it.
You don't have a choice.
Well, yeah, I do.
No, bro, you should get your fucking car fixed.
I can't.
Listen, you just cut back on some of the shit that you usually spend your money on that you know you shouldn't be spending money on. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you sit there and fucking get your car back on the road. It's either going to be a press in, press out wheel hub or a wheel bearing, or you're going to have to get the whole wheel bearing assembly, the wheel hub assembly. And either way it goes, you save up money for that. You have the part. Then for the next month or so, you call around to different garages and get an estimate and be like, hey, I already have the part. How much would you charge me to put this set part on? You write down who you just called with the price and you go down. Stop being fucking lazy.
I already know how much you're going to charge me.
Dude, there's more than one garage.
Where?
Really?
Not here in Ireland.
And look up Highland, Illinois repair garages, repair shops, automotive repair shops in Highland, Illinois.
There's one.
Matter of fact, I'll do it right now.
And that's right outside town at Casey's. Oh no, never mind. There's another one right by the railroad tracks. That one's real expensive though. But yeah, dude, no. I can't afford the labor. The labor is what kills me, dude.
Bro, there's more than one or two, bro.
I only know about two.
There's Firestone, there's Keith's, there's
Yeah, no.
Jacober, ADR.
Yeah, that third one you read off would be the one that that'd be the one that I would trust first of all. But there again, the labor kills you. And then the other ones, they're more expensive than that one.
Okay. I'm just saying, man.
And none of them take payments.
That's why you should just save up the money.
But it is what it is. I mean, I don't go to the traditional person's suggested place to go shopping.
That's because you don't know how to listen and try something new. You just like
I don't go to Walmart. Will not go to Walmart. Like, done. I'm allowed back in. I've been back in. Don't want to go to Walmart.
rock on. Fuck Walmart, right?
I mean, until they change back to what they was back in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and what the beginning of the 90s, maybe,
right?
And start buying USA made stuff and turn back into a USA first store and put American flags back out front of the store.
Well, look, check this out. This is the last year America will be making any type of pennies. As of 2026, there will be no more production of pennies, considering that it costs 3 cents to make 1 penny in today's cost.
Good.
Next will be the nickel, because the nickel costs 14 cents to make 1 5 cents.
So now what they're going to do is change the penny, basically, the penny material, and put that into the nickel, and your nickel will weigh as much as a penny now.
No more 19.99. There will be no more 19.99. No more 6.99. No more, hey, get thing of bananas for $1.99. No, it's going to be get a thing of bananas for $2.
Plus that.
It's going to run everything up, and it's going to round up or round down.
Yep.
But with this push for digital currency, which I do not like, and I'm saving every goddamn penny I get, literally. And you know those big giant water jugs you see turned upside down full of water in the water cooler things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those, and I'm going to fill it. Nothing but pennies. I'm going to be the last man on earth that ever has a penny.
Yep.
And I'm going to hide those pennies because they're going to be worth something.
That's funny.
No more pennies. No more pennies.
So I showed Rubber that video, or the video of the picture I sent you,
Right?
and you said seen it.
Yep.
I sent it to him,
Yeah.
and that is his reply. He says he needs one. I don't think I want to read it on stream.
Oh my God. Love you, Rubber, but damn. Yeah, so anywho, let's go ahead and cut the hell out of here so I can get on the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back. Sorry if you guys didn't catch us live. You can. We're going to start setting up a schedule here soon where we're going to be on frequently so y'all can catch us on our next show. Man, last two shows, I apologize for the last show. The last show we did, dude, I apologize for that. Because I wasn't really feeling it and I wasn't in the mood.
Oh, you're good.
But it is what it is. We're up to 43 subs now.
Wow.
Trying to push it up to 50. Let's go, guys.
I mean, let's go. Like, share, and subscribe.
Comment if you want to comment. Emails right there. I'm Gen X Dave. That's Smoking the Bowl. This is Gen X and Beyond, and peace.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like